Can you walk us through the process of what that takes for like a brand owner or someone that's looking into co-manufacturing?
Yeah, absolutely. So you reach out to whichever manufacturer you find. Typically, they want to know, do you have the formulation ready? Do you have a formula ready to go? Because that's actually another topic, right? If you don't have a formulation just yet, then it's like more times than not, the manufacturer will turn you away because they don't know whether or not your formulation is actually scalable, right? They need to know
Hmm.
that they can work with the formulation. So first point being, you need to have that formulation in a place where it can be scaled, where a manufacturer can actually produce it. So then once you have that, you work with the manufacturers, you give them your formulations or formulation if it's just one. And then yeah, you go through the you go through the pilot batch process or the sample process of they run a small pilot batch just to validate that the formulation can work on their equipment. And then from that point on, and some instances you pay for that pilot batch upfront. In some instances, the pilot batch, it kind of you can set it up to where you pay for it as your on your next PO. So it is an additional cost in your next PO, right? Eventually, you're gonna have to pay for it, though. It's not going to be a free pilot batch. And then after you work out the manufacturing process on the pilot run, then you go to scale. You definitely do enter in. It's recommended for you to go into contract negotiations, go through a master service agreement. I highly strongly recommend that. You protect yourself as a brand owner, the manufacturer protects themselves. Typically, in that agreement, you're talking about volumes, how much volume you're going to do within a year. What I like about the contract agreements too is you can throw in volume rebates as a brand owner. So if you're on the brand side of things, and there's a volume rebate of just say 1 million units, right? If you hit that 1 million units, you get 2% discount or 3% discount. And at that level, that's pretty significant. It's pretty significant money back. So yeah, you definitely want to have that contract negotiated. And I think spend some time on it, spend time on that contract, making sure that it's a win for both sides, primarily looking at things like lead times and make sure there's a quality agreement outlined in there too. What happens when there's defects in product, who's accountable for that,